Cox and Reed Performing Arts Center for providing this great venue. Travel Cuz, Greenfield Cooperative Bank, and Hillside Organic Pizza and Catering for providing the great food. And by the way, all of the food here tonight has a connection to the CDC Food Processing Center. I'd also like to thank Jill Connolly, Dave Christopoulos, Dave Bartley for providing the wonderful music. Jim Zakira of Hope and Olive for creating the Bright Ideas signature cocktail for tonight. And John Howland and his wife Felicia for serving up those cocktails behind the bar. In my day job as a commercial lender in Franklin County, I have been witness to countless individuals who strive to become part of the network that makes this community exceptional. Individuals with a passion for business, individuals with a passion for their families, individuals with a passion for making Franklin County a thriving society. We are incredibly fortunate to have the CDC as an asset in our community, providing technical assistance to someone who is in the beginning stages of creating a business, making a loan to an existing business which creates jobs in our region, or helping new entrepreneurs test the perfect recipe are just a few of the daily encounters for the staff at the CDC. The dedication that the CDC staff exhibits in developing new partnerships in our community is paramount. Those connections assist individuals in building their businesses. Those connections create new businesses and new jobs, which provide a deepening of the roots, which we all depend on to make Franklin County our home. Thank you to the staff of the CDC for your exceptional work. The Franklin County CDC has assisted over 1,500 small businesses in Franklin and Hampshire and Berkshire counties. All of this work cannot be done without the support and generosity of local individuals and businesses. Because of your support, the CDC just completed construction of a new 28,000 square foot freezer and storage facility, which will assist local businesses with cold storage needs and allow the CDC to increase capacity for their vegetable processing initiative. The CDC was also awarded $150,000 in community investment tax credits for 2018. Those credits fund a 50% tax credit to any contribution of over $1,000 to the CDC. By making a sizable donation, you make a huge impact on the CDC's ability to assist and cultivate businesses. You also receive a credit for half of your gift, which is great. If you've ever been to a CDC event, you'll know that our executive director, John Waite, give you much more in-depth detail regarding the CITC program, but unfortunately, he's out of the country visiting Uganda, visiting there again after 24 years where he lived in the Peace Corps. All in all, the program is great. We're very fortunate to have the subsidy from the state. The CDC is incredibly fortunate to have the support of Greenfield Savings Bank. My bias aside, I can say that GSB truly understands the incredible value of supporting not only the CDC, but hundreds of local nonprofits throughout the Pioneer Valley. Please welcome John Howland of Greenfield Savings Bank.
I love this. So, just a show of hands, if I were to say I'm the new Becky, how many people know what that means? I knew Beth would put her hand up. So 3 years ago, this is one of the first events I came to, and Becky got a Lifetime Achievement Award, and Nan Parati was given the Entrepreneur Award that year. And this has always been a great event. We love supporting this. We love supporting the CDC. I especially am happy to have this year's recipient because when you move to a community like this, you take your kids out for a fried dough with maple cream, and they say, "Dad, we're moving here," right? So, congratulations. Really proud to be here on behalf of Greenfield Savings Bank, and thank you everybody for being here.
Commerce as co-host of tonight's event. Please welcome Natalie Blaze, Executive Director of the Franklin County Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you everyone for being here tonight. This is wonderful, and the Franklin County Chamber of Commerce is so pleased to, for the first time ever, to be a co-sponsor of this event. Congratulations to the Hager family. I myself am really excited about the fried dough with maple cream this weekend for Mother's Day. Just saying, I might be there both Saturday and Sunday, so be prepared for that. But in Franklin County, we're so lucky to partner with Greenfield Savings Bank, with the CDC, to really support local businesses and small businesses in particular. And we couldn't do that without all of you. It really means buying local and supporting our local neighbors. So thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting our local businesses. I do want to give a special shout out to Travel Cuz. Where's Pam? Pam! Hey Pam! Right back there. So Pam from Travel Cuz really stepped it up. We came to her and said, we really want to honor this family tonight. We really want to give them a special ride from Hager's to downtown Greenfield. And I don't know if you noticed the huge limo that's out in front of this building, but they have everything from school buses to party buses to limousines. And Pam, thank you for supporting our community. People can go outside and sit in the limo? Yes. There are fancy lights, there's crystal, there's leather, and what else could you ask for? So thank you for being here and for sponsoring this and for supporting this event. Thank you for everybody.
Technical assistance is at the heart of the CDC's mission. Whether it's working with a new business to develop a business plan or working with an existing business that is seeking to make adjustments to its business model, Amy Shapiro has a passion for helping others succeed. Please welcome Amy Shapiro.
Well, welcome. I'm so glad to see everybody here and such a diverse group of people. I'm going to do a little statistics lesson right now because I think it's really interesting to share this information. Guess what? 73% of the businesses in Franklin County are businesses that have 10 and fewer employees. Boy, that really got the crowd to say nothing. 15% is between 10 and 19 employees. That's in the red. 7% is between 20 and 49. In the purple, if you can see it back there, 5% have 50 or more employees. So what does that actually say about the culture, the vibrancy, what makes Franklin County unique and special and visually interesting? It's really interesting. 73%, 10 or fewer employees. So when you're in Franklin County, you know it, right? You know what I'm talking about. So our ecosystem includes not only the businesses, the business owners, but professional supporters, nonprofits, educational institutions, and customers who contribute to small business owners to help them start and grow. Business owners are not only running a business, but you are community volunteers, coaches, leaders. You sign up for committees, town boards, balance between family obligations. That is not an easy task. When do you find time for yourself? Tonight. Tricky. Tonight. That's why we're doing this. We want to thank you for what you do, what you bring to all of us in Franklin County. So I just want to do a show of hands. I want to see who's in the room. I want to know how many business owners who own the risk. Show us who you are. Raise your hand. You could be a consultant, a service provider like a graphic designer, an attorney, a service, retail, manufacturer. How many do we have in here? Look at that. Great. We've got a lot of good, big hands here. Okay. The next group I want to see are professional supporters to our business owners. people who, you know who you are. You're the bankers, the healthcare workers, the nonprofits, you're in government, you're affiliated with colleges, universities. How many are you here? So it's a nice balance. Okay, now, employees. How many are employees of these businesses? See, good, thank you. Okay, the last one. How many are customers who supported a local business in the last few weeks? That's good. That was the right answer. So when you first came in, we asked you to fill out these cards, and a few of you were generous to do that. And part of what this event is about celebrating the hard work that business owners do every single day. And we want to celebrate the successes that happened in your year. So I have a few, I'm just going to read them off. Peaceworks is starting to wind down again, and really retire. Fire Fact Investigators. We are in the process of creating a new website. Lori Bushada says 29 students and several adult chaperones biked from Green River School to Great Falls Fish Ladder at Unity Park. And then somebody who didn't put their name said we reformulated a product so it does not contain corn syrup. That's a good one. Cadwell Banker, we added several new agents this past year, and once again continue to be the number one realtor company in Franklin County because of great agents. And then Paul, I'm not quite sure about this one, Paul. Umami Bomb?
Umami.
Umami Bomb?
Yeah.
And what's an umami bomb?
It's a great seasoning that's got porcini, shiitake powder, local shiitake powder, and Himalayan salt.
Great.
Good on eggs, vegetables.
And it's a new product.
Ta-da.
So you
New
can see
product.
that there's so many different ways that businesses are having positive impact in their own business, and we just want to be able to record what they are. So I hope you all have some kind of bright ideas in your hand, or a festive beverage, or some water. Does everybody have some water or something to make a toast? Because we have a couple toasts we'd like to make. So gather your festive beverage, or find one, and we'll start off. First, I want to make a toast to small business owners who take a risk, create a jumping off the cliff choice, to create, not to follow the road most taken, but you bring something unique to our community and show us what it takes to be successful in your life. So cheers. I'm going to get my drink. So, does anybody else want to make a toast? Whoever wants to make a toast. You want to make a toast? I will. Okay, wait. Here. Oh.
And I'd like to raise my glass to the Hager family, our entrepreneurs of the year. All the entrepreneurs who are in the room, who are in the valley, and throughout this country. Because what you add to our community is vitality and commitment. You're the ones who support our schools, our youth sports, and anything else that goes on. And we are thankful for that. So, thank you.
Who else is willing to toast our community tonight? Say who you are, please.
I'm Dottie Janke. And a little over 10 years ago, my son, his wife, and a couple other people started a rendezvous in Turner's. And it has brought a lot of good things going on in Turner's. So we had a big celebration last September.
Great. Thank you. All right. Anybody else? Oh, good. Introduce yourself.
I'm Rob Beck, and I just want to make a toast to the people who serve on committees, who give up evenings and time with their friends and family, and do the grunt work. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for people like that.
Do I have any other takers?
bring a different perspective. I just moved to Greenfield, to Franklin County. I've only been here barely a year, and I must tell you, it's a beautiful place to live. I was once one of those 73%ers, but in a different state. So thank you, Franklin County. You've been very kind, and it just has a good vibe. And I just wanted you to hear that perspective from somebody who is new to this area. Thank you very much.
Introduce yourself. Okay, I'm MJ Adams. I'm the Economic Development Director for the City of Greenfield, and I want to salute all the small, quiet, back in the woods, small businesses and the immigrant community and the energy that they have brought to this valley. We don't see them often in this setting, but they are a very important piece of it. So, Nastrovia.
Introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Lynn Nichols. I'm the owner of Starstruck Design based in Gill. And I'm also on the organizing committee for Franklin County Cider Days. And I want to raise a glass to all of the people who volunteer for events in Franklin County, because we couldn't do it without you. And there's a really great spirit of volunteerism in this county. Thank you so much.
Introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, I'm Angela from Greenfield Savings Bank, Office Manager in Shelburne Falls. I would just like to say thank you to Amy for everything you do for businesses, the support, everything that you do and the time you spend to make this place great. Thank you.
I'm Lisa Duvall from the Franklin County Chamber of Commerce, and I would like to have a toast to Frank Abbondanzio, who was the longtime town administrator in Montague for years of amazing service. We love you, Frank.
How we doing? Does anybody have one more thing to say before we wrap it up?
I know. You're 50, didn't you know?
Hi, I'm Lynn Wiles. I'm a teacher at Franklin County Technical School. I'm also Sherry Hager, sister, and Chip Hager's sister-in-law. I was at the beginning of these trenches, watching them grow from the beginning, and I just want to say I'm very proud of them. Thank you.
Good? This is your opportunity. Oh, we got one more. I mean, we can have more. We have a little bit. We're doing good, I think.
Right, AJ? We doing okay? He's got the hook.
Well,
Introduce yourself.
I'm Lori Posada, and I teach at the middle school, and I just want to acknowledge how amazing it is to live in a place where we can see where our food is grown and where our beer is made, etc. And I want to thank people like Seesaw and all the people also who work on energy conservation in this area, because these are things that we treasure and we can't take for granted.
I think we're good. Okay. You had your chance. Oh, we have one more? You. Oh.
Hi, I'm Helen Scott, and I am Chip's sister. And I would like to say, from my perspective, a great amount of pride goes to see that my brother and his family have taken over agriculture in the county. Thank you.
So just to wrap up on this part, I just want to remind everybody that 73% is a pretty significant chunk of what we see every day in all of our villages, all of our towns, and they really depend on all of us to make this work. Yeah. So I'm going to shift gears wife Janet, who couldn't be with us tonight because of a recent surgery. She's doing fine. Were amazing examples of how hard it is to build a business, how to build a big business, how to give back to the community, and how to mentor, and then just never ending. I mean, they continued and continued to give back. And we just have always been impressed and wanted to highlight that as an example, which is why we created this event. This is a partnership that takes a village, basically, and we felt that this event was a way of supporting and celebrating small business owners. As you see, the Sugar Hill maple the little golden jugs all around. Those are Sugar Hill containers that were made in Hillside Plastics, and we, bring them out every year to honor Dick and Janet and their contribution to our community. The nomination process started back in February. We put out a call to nominations from the community. The community kind of fills out these forms online and postcards for 2 months. We have a selection committee that reviewed them and made the selection at the beginning of April. In your program, you'll see that Ann Hamilton, Natalie Blaze, AJ, Stacy from PV Square Solar, and myself were on that committee. We had a lot of nominations this year, which is so exciting. So next year, nominate, 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 because it's just, there's so many great examples in Franklin County that they're all going to win at some point. But our past awardees were, before I say that, next slide. I just want to say that our award is, what would you think? Next. A maple syrup jug, cast in glass. So we took the original wooden mold and gave it to Ed Branson in Asheville with his team, and they casted it. So it is pretty cool. It's pretty heavy. It took days to anneal, but that is our award, and it's pretty fun. So that's just some photos of the process. So because we've been doing this for 7 years, this is our 8th year. The first award was People's Pint. The second, Small Court. Then Zor Outdoor. Hillside Pizza. Elmer's Store. Aliber's Hearing Services. And last year, PV Square Solar Worker Owner Cooperative. Is anybody here? We got a couple. PV Square. So this year we have Hager's, and how cool is that? Because we got the maple syrup jug. Kind of fits. So we're going to share with you a short video that was done by Vermont Television Network as a promotional video, and it's very sweet. It's only a few minutes, and we're going to share that with you right now.
Employees are part of the heart and soul of any business, and it is always a benefit when your employees have nice things to say about you. Please welcome lifelong friend and Hager family of the Hager family and employee of Hager's Farm Market, Karen Tanya.
Hello, everybody. Hello. My name is actually Karen Ganya. I'm trying to Tanya. That's okay. That's all right. I was asked to give a little introduction on how I came to Coleraine and met the Hagers. I am a city girl. I grew up around New York City, spent a lot of time there as a child and as a teenager, not too much time in the country. When I moved to Hadley in the 1980s, I thought I was in the country because the
the mailboxes were on the side of the road. And actually in the 80s it was more country, but it really wasn't country. Then I met my husband Craig, got married, and moved to Coleraine, where Craig was already living. It was tough going initially because there was no mall and nobody delivered pizza to Coleraine. And not that I was a shopper, I really needed somebody to deliver pizza, but they didn't do it. So it was tough initially. Soon after getting married, Craig and I met Chip and Sherry Hager. Since I was new to the area, Sherry took me under her wing and introduced me to her family and farm life. Being a city girl, I was unfamiliar with ways of a working farm. Boy, was I in for some surprises. I had never met such a hard-working family. Chip was up before dawn, milking the cows, and then he'd come in and have his breakfast of Oreos and milk. I think that was his first breakfast. I think there was a bigger one that followed after that, but that blew me away. And Sherry made enough food to feed the family, the farm help, and have loads and loads of food left over. She has the ability to take what's in her, I could probably start crying, to take what's in her pantry and make something absolutely delicious out of it. Something, that skill that she carried to the market, to be able to take whatever and make something fabulous. I never had a bad meal at the Hagers, and we had a lot of meals at the Hagers. We even celebrated Craig's 39th birthday there. I remember one particular meal when we were eating hamburger in some shape or form, and someone, perhaps Kim, said, "Who are we eating?" And I'm sure that my eyes just were bugging out of my face. Just like, who are we eating? The response was something like number 4572 or something like that, followed by a comment that said that the cow's name, which reflected her nasty nature, was not something to be repeated at the dinner table. Another time, Chip and Sherry expressed the fact that they were in need of help for an evening milking. And I thought, I'm an educated person, I'm strong, how hard can this be? So I told them I would help. I have no idea if I was any help at all to them. All I can remember was having to carry this very heavy equipment, schlepping it from one cow to the next cow. And Sherry, who was smaller than me, picked it all up like it was a piece of paper. I was blown away and thought, I guess there's a whole lot more to this farming business than I realized. The same is true with their year-round sugaring business. I watched them diligently make maple syrup in the evaporator pan, create and shape maple candy, and make maple sugar. They'd come back from a fair and realize that they'd run out of some maple product, and they'd stay up into the wee hours making whatever it is they needed for the next day. My daughter hung out at the Hagers when she was very little while I was visiting. I don't think I really helped Sherry, I think I just visited. And we went on many syrup delivery runs together. Since those days, Craig and I saw the Hagers on and off, but especially during sugaring season, when sometimes Craig would help Chip out. Fast forward a few years, Kim had gone away to Cornell and come home to help with the dairy business, and sometime later she came home with Aaron. Changes came to the farm, more dairy cows, beef critters, I'm not sure if I got that order right. And I knew there was talk among the family members about what to do next. How were they going to sell value-added products? Would there be a B&B where Sherry was making pancakes? How are they going to make it all work? And then suddenly, there was the Hagers Farm Market. At some point, my family and I realized that the Hagers had started the farm market. So we started eating there. And we were amazed at several things. One, the food was fantastic. Two, it was reasonably priced. And three, there were goods from other farmers and local businesses. I found that quite unusual. In this day and age, many places just promote themselves and see all their businesses as competition. Quite a few businesses see it as a horse race with everybody trying to get on the inside lane. The Hagers do not. They are community-minded. They have always looked out for others. It comes from having very giving hearts. How Chip and Sherry and Kim and Aaron run Hager's Farm Market reflects that. One of the things that demonstrates this is the number of ways they have given back to those around them. There have been quite a number of fundraisers that they have been involved with, as well as donations that they have contributed to. These have ranged from schools to town firefighters, the literacy project, a camp, the library, youth baseball, just to name a few. Two fundraisers that stand out are the Pumpkin Smash in November, whose proceeds go towards 4-H programs supporting agriculture, and a fundraising event. There have actually been a few fundraising events at Bay State Franklin Medical Center that raises money for United Way. I began working at the Hagers 4 years ago as a dishwasher, and at some point was promoted to a maker and baker of bread. I'm not quite sure how that happened. I have been amazed, and I still am amazed, at how many baked goods are created in the kitchen, are moved out into various displays in the market, and then fly out the door, literally, in the hands of loyal customers. Those loyal customers come back not only to purchase products made at the market, including fantastic hot entrees, if you haven't tried them, but also to support other local businesses as well. I know it is the desire of Chip and Sherry Hager and Kim and Aaron Stevens that they offer good, affordable items for local folks. And they like to get to know their customers. Everyone becomes like family. Employees, customers, and those who were once strangers become friends. Sorry. Because to them, it's all about family and giving back to the community, which is what Hager's Farm Market is all about.
Thank you, Karen. Please welcome back Amy Shapiro with Stacy Metzger. Stacy is one of the worker-owner cooperative members of PV Squared Solar. PV Squared was a 2017 recipient of the Haas Award, and together they will formally present the 2018 award.
So at this time, we'd like to invite Chip and Sherry and Kim and Aaron.
You gotta get up.
That was a beautiful, beautiful speech. Thank you for sharing those stories with us. I'm Stacy Metzger, one of 24 co-owners of PV Squared Solar. We were the lucky recipients of this award last year, and we're incredibly grateful. But even more so, it's wonderful to be able to pass that award along to such a great business, such a great family. What I did is I turned to social media to see what others felt about Hager's Farm Market. And I was going to throw out the word millennial, but that's all right. It's not usually well received, so we'll just keep going. But I want to make this interactive because after all, this is a celebration of entrepreneurship. We're all up here. It's awkward to be up here, so we're going to make you do some work. And I want you to just make some noise if any of these statements resonate with you. First of all, the best maple soft serve in the world. producers easier for me. And the last one, which I think perhaps encapsulates the most, is hardworking family dedicated to fresh foods for our community. They've always been friendly with each visit to the farm. Thank you. As you know, Janet couldn't be here today, but she was so incredibly proud of you being the recipients of this year's award. And in her honor, I just want to pass along this award to such a fantastic business and family. Thank you.
Thank you all so much. We just feel really lucky to be embraced by the community so much and have all of you just welcome us, a new business into Shelburne, and we are deeply grateful for that. We definitely would definitely not be where we are right now without the wonderful help of some great family members and some wonderful employees. So I know you guys are out there. I'd like my family and my wonderful employees to please stand for a round of applause. Some of the hardest working people that really make our business thrive because they make it their business too, and we deeply appreciate that, so thank you.
Hello everybody, I just want to thank everybody and reiterate what Kim said. It's all about family. We've dedicated our lives to family and agriculture and perpetuation of the family farm, and trying to do that by running an operation that's not only friendly to our personal family, but as well to our extended family, all of our customers and friends, who we seem to be making more and more of. It's great. It's great. So thank you again, and it's a great honor to get this award.
Congratulations. Our region is incredibly fortunate to have the tremendous support of our state legislature. Please welcome Hilltown Community Liaison for Senator Adam Hines, John Gould.
Good evening, everyone. It's great to be here. This is a wonderful event, and I'm just amazed by the courage, the hard work, and the energy that the family has. So I'm really pleased to present these commendations. One is from Representative Paul Mark, who couldn't be here this evening, and it reads, "The Commonwealth of Massachusetts, the House of Representatives, be it hereby known to all that the Massachusetts House of Representatives offers its sincerest congratulations to Hager's Farm Market in recognition of being named the 2018 Entrepreneur of the Year by the Franklin County Community Development Corporation. The entire membership extends its very best wishes and expresses the hope for future good fortune and continued success in all endeavors. It's signed by the Speaker of the House, Robert DeLeo, and offered by Representative Mark and Representative Kulik. So, congratulations. And I work for Senator Adam Hines, and he couldn't be here this evening because he is working on the state budget in Boston, and he's on the Senate Ways and Means Committee, and they just released their budget today, so he's sorry he couldn't be here today. And it's a great thing. He grew up in Buckland, so to have the award given to someone in Shelburne is a great honor. And the citation from the Senate says, "Be it known that the Massachusetts Senate hereby extends its congratulations to Hager's Farm Market in recognition of receiving the Haas Entrepreneur of the Year Award, and be it further known that the Massachusetts Senate extends its best wishes for continued success, that this citation be duly signed by the President of the Senate, attested to, and a copy thereof transmitted by the Clerk of the Senate. It's signed by the President of the Senate, Harriet Chandler, the Clerk of the Senate, William Welch, and offered by Adam Hines." So, congratulations.
So, two things before we wrap up. We do have a wonderful basket of products made at the Food Processing Center, and we're going to hold pick a name out of a hat for the Amy, are you looking for these?
I'm looking for those, yes.
So we have a basket here of all products that were made in the Food Processing Center. So I need somebody to pull the name. Is there somebody at this table that could do that? You raise your hand, is that you, the one? Don't look, don't look, don't look.
And the winner is,
You have to be here though.
you have to be here. Hopefully this person's here. Helen Scott. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight and the continued support of the CDC and the Franklin County Chamber of Commerce. Once again, we could not do the great things that we do without your support and generosity. I'm told that there's carrot cake, with gluten-free carrot cake with homemade cream cheese frosting somewhere here. So maple cream frosting, I'm sorry. So